WVBR and WVBR.com. And we're live from the cafe at Annabelle Taylor Hall at Cornell. Let's welcome for set number 2 of 3, Andy Revkin.
Thank you again. So this song is about biology, sort of. We'll blame it on biology. The difference between you and me. Male and female, boy and girl. Each one sees a different world. We'll blame it on biology. The difference between you and me. Oh, girl, can't you see? Blame it on biology. When we try to figure out just what some fight is all about, English is what we both speak, but it may as well be French and Greek. You stand there with that pretty pout. I've got no clue what's put you out. Finally you explain your funk. It was something that I said last month. We'll blame it on biology. The difference between you and me. Male and female, boy and girl. Each one sees a different world. We'll blame it on biology. The difference between you and me. Whoa, girl, can't you see? Blame it on biology. You say that I lack sensitivity. I defend my masculinity. I say the facts are clear as crystal. Why can't you see that I'm right? Then you say, why can't I see that facts have nothing to do with this fight? The good news is that when we're done, biology, it brings us home. I look at you, you look at me. We say thank God for biology. We'll blame it on biology. The difference between you and me. Male and female, boy and girl. Each one sees a different world. We'll blame it on biology. The difference between you and me. Whoa, girl, can't you see? Blame it on biology. Whoa, girl, can't you see? Blame it on biology. So I'll focus a little bit on songs about relationships and stuff like that for the next couple of minutes. This one's called A Minor Key. Last night I tried again to write a happy song, but somehow it all seemed to come out wrong. Every note I wrote was in a minor key. That's how it's been since you left me. I used to write about your sun blonde hair, about your blue moon eyes. Used to run out of words to compare. Your smile always caught me by surprise. By surprise. Last night I tried again to write a happy song, but somehow it all seemed to come out wrong. Every note I wrote was in a minor key. That's how it's been since you left me. Someday I'll play a happy song again, the cheerful chords and rhymes. It'll sound like schoolgirls laughing in the rain, like old folks toasting old times. Old times. Last night I tried again to write a happy song. Somehow it all seemed to come out wrong. Every note I wrote was in a minor key. That's how it's been since you left me. Thank you. So this one is this is about life. It's called A Long Short Story. I had, like most of us, I had two grandfathers. And I think that's true. Does everyone have two grandfathers? Anyway, my paternal grandfather was a Russian immigrant at the turn of the 20th century and was one of these, didn't go to school, just built whatever he needed. And he had this most interesting thing to tell me when he was in his last year or two. And this is kind of built around that. I haven't sung in a long time, so hopefully it'll work out. My father's father came from across the sea at the dawn of the 20th century. He built everything he had with his own two hands. My father's father was a working man. Last time I saw him, he was fading in an old folks' home. 95 years had come and gone. Memories were all he owned. He took my hand and smiled, said that he was satisfied. His life was tough, but all in all, he'd laughed more than he'd cried. He said, life is a long, short story. When you're young, it's a book without end. But as you turn the final page, it's like it just began. Life is a long, short story. My chapter's nearly through. But I peeked ahead, and wouldn't you know, the next one's about you. I love to watch my son slip into a dream. He's only 5, but tomorrow he'll be 15. Blink of an eye, he'll be a dad and then a granddad too. He'll smile, take a child's hand, the circle starts anew. He'll say, life is a long, short story. When you're young, it's a book without end. But as you turn the final page, it's like it just began. Well, life is a long, short story. My chapter's nearly through. But I peeked ahead, and wouldn't you know, the next one's about you. Yeah, I peeked ahead, and wouldn't you know, the next one's about you. Thank you. So, actually, this song is not about relationships, this next one, but it's about my other grandfather. I just suddenly realized there's a continuum here. This is called Grandpa's Cadillac, and it couldn't be more different. This one is on my album, A Very Fine Line. And you'll realize how different it is in a second. It pulled into the drive like a cruise ship into a dock. All curves and chrome, swear it measured 1 or 2 blocks. When it rounded a corner, looked to bend just like a snake. It drove smooth and cool like drinking a vanilla shake. It was white as a tooth, had fins to the sky. The windows were Coke bottle green. Well, my grandpa's Cadillac was one great shiny machine. He bought it used, never owned a new car in his life. He treated that caddy almost like it was a second wife. When he washed it, he'd circle like a sculptor around a marble bust, searching for dings or dull spots or, God forbid, rust. It was white as a tooth, had fins to the sky. The windows were Coke bottle green. Well, my grandpa's Cadillac was one great shiny machine. He kept it running as long as he could, but it was finally time. He traded in that 59 and bought himself a used 69. Gone were the curves, gone were the fins. Streamline was out, square was in. Now a Cadillac was just another kind of car. Nothing special, not a work of art. Not like that 59 with fins to the sky and windows all Coke bottle green. Well, my grandpa's Cadillac, yeah, my grandpa's Cadillac. Well, my grandpa's Cadillac was one great shiny machine. Thank you. Yeah, it was a cool car. And when I first wrote the song, I thought it was a 62, and then I was double checking with my uncle, and he said, no, I'm sure it's a 59. And then I went on the internet, and I looked at all these models. Yes, it was a 59. So I fact checked. I actually corrected my song. It's like, in the New York Times they have the corrections. Pretty funny. So here's another one about relationships. When things are going well, that's when she worries. How long does a good thing ever last? A flower blooms and fades in just 1 or 2 days. What is present now will soon be past. I try to reassure her this time's different. The love that we have found cannot be lost. The strongest winter storm can't move a well-built home. A tended fire defeats the coldest frost. Well, hold me close and do not fear tomorrow. Snuggle up and feel the kindling burn. Enjoy the sound of rain on darkened window panes, as much as you embrace the summer sun. Together we will watch the seasons run. Hold me close and do not fear tomorrow. Snuggle up and feel the kindling burn. Enjoy the sound of rain on cold, dark window panes. As much as you embrace the summer sun. Together we will watch the seasons run. Well, as we fall asleep like her, I worry. What if the roof should leak, the fire die? But in the morning chill, the embers, they glow still. We pile on wood and smile as new flames rise. Well, hold me close and do not fear tomorrow. Snuggle up and feel the kindling burn. Enjoy the sound of rain on darkened window panes. As much as you embrace the summer sun. Watch the seasons run. Well, hold me close and do not fear tomorrow. Snuggle up and feel the kindling burn. Enjoy the sound of rain on cold, dark window panes. As much as you embrace the summer sun. Together we will watch the seasons run. Thank you. I really appreciate being given the opportunity to be on this show. It's an honor, Phil. So I'm going to transition to the environment, which is what I spend most of my days and nights thinking about. And I wrote this song, I guess in the early 2000s, about our relationship with fossil fuels, basically our relationship with energy. It's a 3-minute history of energy. So let's see if my voice will hold together. It's called Liberated Carbon. It's on YouTube and here and there. It took 1,000 generations for our species to rise, but gathering and hunting was no way to get by. We yearned to burn more than dung and sticks. Then someone came along and said, hey, try lighting this. He opened up the ground and showed us coal and oil. He said, come liberate some carbon, it'll make your blood boil. Liberated carbon, it'll spin your wheels. Liberated carbon, it'll nuke your meals. Liberated carbon, it'll turn your night to day. Hey, hey, come on and liberate some carbon, babe. It's the American way, and the Chinese way, and the Indian way. Now I got peat swamp fossils running my TV. BP's Black Label burns in my SUV. We can light up the planet like a Christmas tree. They say that things are getting hot, but hey, we've got AC. Liberated carbon, it'll spin your wheels. Liberated carbon, it'll nuke your meals. Liberated carbon, it'll turn your night to day. Hey, hey, come on and liberate some carbon, baby. it's the American way. Pump those electrons and that gasoline. No sweat or hurry, just turn on a machine. We send an army to the desert to keep this country free. Hey, hey, and to liberate some carbon, baby, for you and me. Liberated carbon, it'll spin your wheels. Liberated carbon, it'll nuke your meals. Liberated carbon, it'll turn your night to day. Hey, hey, come on and liberate some carbon, baby. Liberate some carbon, baby. Liberate some carbon, babe. It's the American way. Thank you. So there's been a lot of great songs written about the environment and our relationship to it. There's one by Bruce Cockburn that I started singing recently after enjoying it for decades. I think he wrote it in 1992. It's called If a Tree Falls. And my eyesight's bad, and I do need the lyrics on this, so let's see if I can. I should have printed them bigger. But it's... I'm just writing a piece this weekend about conflict in the Indonesian rainforest. That's on my mind. My first book, The Burning Season, was about the murder of Chico Mendes in the Amazon rainforest. Rainforest, mist and mystery, teeming green. Climate control center for the world. Ancient chord of coexistence. Green brain facing lobotomy. Go Bruce. Hacked by parasitic greed head scams. From Sarawak to Amazonas. Costa Rica to mangy BC hills. Cortege rhythm of falling timber. If a tree falls in the forest, does anybody hear? Sing. If a tree falls in the forest, does anybody hear? Does anybody hear the forest fall? Take out trees. Take out a species every single day. Take out people who've lived there for 10,000 years. Inject 1 billion burgers worth of beef. Grain eaters. Methane dispensers. Cut and move on. Cut and move on. Cut and move on. If a man falls in the forest, does anybody hear? If a woman falls in the forest, does anybody hear? Does anybody hear the people fall? In Brazil, it's the Yanomami and Seringueiros, nuns and union men, Wilson Pinheiro, Chico Mendes, Sister Dorothy, Zé Claudio, Maria de Espirito Santo, 1,000 more. In Peru, Julio Garcia Agapito, now Edwin Chota, just 2 months ago. In Cambodia, Chatwati, Hang Sere Udom. In Congo and Kenya, 100 game wardens and park rangers. On a turtle beach in Costa Rica, where ancient reptiles vie with drug smugglers, Jairo Mora fell. I wrote about him. If a tree falls in the forest, is anybody here? If a tree falls in the forest, does anybody here? Does anybody hear the forest fall? Kill and move on. Kill and move on. Kill and move on. Kill and move on. Cut and move on. Thank you. Bruce Corbin, he's pretty awesome. And so I'm going to fit in a quick one. Sorry. Guitar. Oh, you know what? I know something I can do that I won't forget because it has no words, and it's pretty short. This is called Song for Lisa. It's an instrumental. And I can definitely fit in. Because you can even fade it out.
Thank you, Phil.
And Andy Revkin will be back again for his last set of the evening at 10:30 here at the Cafe at Annabelle Taylor Hall on the Cornell University campus. We're WVBR FM, Ithaca, New York.